Well, this is what I woke up to this morning. Yesterday they told us, we'll get you in the gate. Try and get you loaded tonight. That was last night. What they did is they lined us in the gate and ran as far as they could get from here. It's already, what, 8:15 this morning. I woke up to this about 2 o'clock this morning. It's blowing and just miserable. Just typical crap out here. This is just an everyday thing. The trucks are lined up. There's probably, 15 outside the gate. 10, 15 in the gate. Nobody doing nothing. But then again, how can you work in this crap? Just the typical agent, telling the driver bullshit stories. He comes over to us yesterday and gave us some sob story about how he's been working hard and trying to get all these trucks loaded. Yeah. Well, there was just as many Landstar trucks in here. And the Landstar agent on the ground here, there's our guy right there. That little silver car you're going to see. There he is. The Landstar agent on the ground here, he was smart. He monopolized the equipment. There's only, say, 3 or 4 forklifts in here and half a dozen guys loading. He monopolized the equipment and the manpower to get his trucks loaded. If he paid the guy out of his pocket, well, that's what he did. You don't know that, but, hey, he done something to get all of them other trucks loaded. All of us have been sitting here. Been sitting here all day yesterday. I don't think we'll get out of here none time soon today. Not with this sand blowing like it is. It's just, typical crap. This is the stuff that just absolutely makes you just hate this job. Miserable conditions. We live like dogs. We sleep in a box. This isn't a job for just anybody. This is an absolute lifestyle. I equate this with professional homeless people. They're homeless because they want to be homeless. They don't want no help. They want the freedom. They want to be left alone. This job is just like that. There's nothing glamorous about it anymore. The pats on the back for doing a good job are so few and far between. I remember years ago that, agents and dispatchers would call you and, oh man, I know you could get this done. He said, I'm going to take this away from this guy because he's just giving me trouble. I know if I give it to you, I won't have to worry about it. Those days are gone. All it is nowadays is who will haul it the cheapest. We don't even care if it gets there in one piece because we'll file an insurance claim and get our stuff for free. That's the big racket nowadays. If they load your truck, they may load it with damaged stuff. You go to deliver it, 2 months later they file a claim and want the delivery receipt for free. So now you not only did them a favor by hauling that freight for free, buying the fuel out of your pocket. You know who's responsible for the first $1,000 on the insurance policy? The driver. So now I just paid $1,000 out of my pocket to do that company a favor. I might as well have just gave that driver, that company, $950 cash and went back home. I'd have been $50 ahead. I mean, this is just an absolute racket out here. And you got guys going through orientation and truck driving schools. My neighbor went to truck driving school, went to Werner. He was an insurance rep for an air conditioning company. You know, I'm like, he's never going to last. You know, he's 50-some years old. He's set in his ways. Yeah, he lasted about 4, 5, 6 months. Now he sells cars. I'm telling you, it's just nothing. You know, I fell in February in Michigan, 7 o'clock in the morning. When I came to and realized where I was at, I was strapped to a gurney with IV bottles stuck in me in a hospital in Michigan. Had no clue where I was at. Didn't know how I got there. Freaked out. Thought I'd been in an accident and killed somebody. Think of that for a minute. Something like that happened to you. Family's 700,000, 800,000 miles away. Can't get to you because of snowstorms and ice storms. You know, I spent 7 days in that hospital by myself. The only contact I had with anybody I knew was a phone. Didn't know what was going to happen to me on a day-to-day basis. They let me go out of that hospital. I drove straight home. Well, I drove straight to the truck stop and went to sleep. You know, I don't let you sleep in the hospital. Drove straight home, took 8 months off. And now I'm back here in this bullshit again. I should have shot myself in the damn kneecap. Been back 2 weeks and here I am sitting in this crap. I mean, there's dust on everything. Look at this. I'm going to show you my wallet, if you can see it. That's just sitting up on the dash right here in front of you. Look at this. This is covered up. I'm going to lift it straight up. Look at this. That's sitting on the dash right here below the camera. Miserable. You roll the window up, it sounds like sandpaper. Sand coming in every crack and crevice in this truck. Just miserable. You know, I got a coffee maker. Got water, got soda. Got nothing to eat. Nowhere to go to the bathroom. Guess I'll hang my ass out the window and take a crap. What do you think? And I gotta wipe the sand out of the crack of my butt.